Innovation is the engine of growth for any business, as well as for the society. Thus, a research and innovation ecosystem is vital for the long-term development of any geographic region. But every ecosystem is complex. It involves a broad range of sectors and actors, including industry and business, academia, policymakers, and the public. And every one of these groups has different interests and priorities when it comes to research and innovation. How can they all be brought together to work towards common goals? What can be done to make sure research and innovation is conducted in a responsible manner so that it can ultimately benefit everyone in society? How can we ensure they will be sustainable? That means adaptive to continuous change without compromising their future. Those are difficult questions, and the answers may vary from region to region, as they all have their own unique features. But perhaps a general framework could help regions in finding the answers to their questions by themselves. Such a framework would provide a set of core principles and a roadmap that regions could use for guidance in their quest to develop a sustainable research and innovation ecosystem. CIRI is a project in which 12 European organizations work together to develop a framework of this kind based on the principles of responsible research and innovation, or RRI. RRI is an approach to research and innovation that emphasizes inclusiveness, transparency, anticipation, and responsiveness. RRI seeks to ensure that all actors in society who will be affected by research and innovation have a voice in deciding how it is carried out and to what end. The European Union has defined 5 dimensions of RRI that especially need attention: public engagement, open access, gender equality, ethics, and science education. To create a framework for integrating RRI into regional innovation policy, CIRI applies the RRI approach itself. That means involving a wide range of actors in the creation process. 3 European territories have been selected as pilot regions for the project. The 3 territories have one thing in common. Local policymakers have adopted an innovation policy based on so-called smart specialization. The challenge of CIRI is to work with the policymakers and other regional actors to figure out how to best integrate RRI principles into each of the region's smart specialization policies. The first step is to identify key local actors in each territory. Then, the identified actors are invited to participate in workshops where they will work together with the CIRI partners and regional policymakers to formulate the details of the framework. In the third step, the framework will be implemented in practice in each of the pilot territories. The final task of CIRI will be to evaluate the implementation process and draw lessons about how the framework can be adapted to other local contexts. In parallel with developing the framework, the 12 partner institutions of CIRI have committed themselves to implementing RRI principles internally in their own organizations. But the impact of CIRI will not stop with the creation of 3 responsible territories and 12 responsible organizations. The involvement of a diverse range of actors in developing the CIRI framework gives it legitimacy and will facilitate its adoption beyond the pilot territories. In the medium term, the 5 regions included in CIRI's official network of affiliated territories are expected to make use of the framework. In the longer term, we hope the knowledge generated by CIRI will strengthen the competitiveness and sustainability of regional economies across Europe and the world.